Someday I'll be healthy. Someday I'll achieve my dreams. Pause, strong tone. But listen carefully. That someday is a lie. It comforts you for a moment, but it keeps you exactly where you are. Slow, clear. Why is someday so dangerous? 1. Because time slips away silently. A year, 5 years, 10 years, gone, and you're still waiting. 2. Because it gives you false comfort. You tell yourself, I haven't given up on my dreams. I'll do them later. But later never comes. 3. Because it kills action. And without action, dreams stay dreams. Stronger tone, emotional. Think about it. How many people keep saying, someday I'll start exercising, but their health gets worse every day? Someday I'll start a business, but life passes, and they remain stuck in jobs they hate. Someday I'll study harder, but exams arrive, and they're unprepared. This is the curse of someday. Firm, motivating, so the decision must be made today. Successful people don't wait. They don't say someday. They know if it must be done, it must be done now. Tomorrow is a promise, but today is the truth. Pause, softer tone. Yes, there will be excuses. When my situation improves, I'll start. When I have more money, I'll begin. When I have extra time, I'll learn. When people support me, I'll try. But listen, situations are never perfect. Money is never enough. Time is never extra. And people won't always be there. Strong, inspiring. The ones who succeed are the ones who begin anyway. Excited, uplifting. Because success always begins with one small step. 1 page makes a book. 1 coin builds wealth. 1 hour creates knowledge. 1 step starts the journey. And that step must be taken today. Climactic ending, powerful tone. Remember this. Someday is a lie. Today is the truth. It is today's decision. That changes your life forever. So ask yourself, will you surrender your life to someday? Or will you begin your new journey today? Pause, soft close. The choice is yours. Life is a precious trust. If we think carefully, our greatest treasure is not wealth. It's not fame. It is time. Time is the treasure that no one has more or less of. Every single person is given the same 24 hours a day. But the difference is, some turn those 24 hours into gold, while others waste them. Firm tone. The real difference between a successful person and a failed one is only 2 things: discipline and the value of time. What is discipline? Discipline is not just a word, it's a lifestyle. It's the power that helps us control our daily habits. For example, sleeping and waking up on time, doing small daily tasks that move us closer to our goals, controlling our emotions so we make wise decisions, staying on our path even in hard times. Pause, clear tone. True discipline actually gives freedom, because the person who has discipline controls his own life. Why are deadlines important? Have you noticed? When an exam is near, suddenly we become more focused. Why? Because there is a deadline. Deadlines remind us that time is limited. If you say, someday I'll write a book, it will never be finished. But if you say, I will finish this book in 6 months, your mind, your energy, and your actions will all move in that direction. Slightly intense tone. The tragedy is, most of us believe we have plenty of time. We spend hours scrolling on social media. We waste time in meaningless debates. We keep delaying important tasks until tomorrow. But remember this: time never stops. It flows like a river, always moving forward. And whoever wastes time is actually wasting life. Practical examples. 1. A student who studies a little every day with discipline succeeds easily in exams, but another student who keeps saying, "I'll study tomorrow," ends up in panic. A businessman who sets deadlines for expanding his shop, for launching a product, succeeds, but the one who keeps delaying every task never grows. 3. A person who wakes up every morning and exercises, no matter the weather, stays healthy and strong. But the one who says, "Someday I'll start," loses his health and suffers. Calm, reassuring tone. Discipline not only brings success, it also gives inner peace. When you make every moment count, you sleep with peace at night. When you know you've moved one step closer to your goal, your heart feels satisfied. And people respect those who respect their own time. Because the world takes seriously only those who take life seriously. Life without deadlines. Imagine if there were no deadlines in your life. No exams, no schedules, no responsibilities. Would you ever push yourself to work? Human nature always seeks comfort. Without deadlines, nothing would ever be completed. That's why deadlines are necessary. They force us to move. They keep us focused. They protect us from regret. Powerful tone, climax. Time is the most precious gift of life. If you waste it, it will never return. That is why success lies not only in dreaming, but in adopting discipline and setting deadlines. Strong concluding. Remember this: discipline takes you to your goals. Deadlines create urgency, and valuing time places the crown of success on your head. So the choice is yours. Will you let time slip away? Or will you give your life a new direction? With discipline and deadlines. Soft close? The answer is in your hands. Often we think, a year is too long. We say, "There's still time, I'll see next year." But the truth is, a year is not too long and not too short. It is an opportunity that can either lift us to new heights or leave us exactly where we were yesterday. Firm tone. A year can be wasted, or a year can create a revolution. The difference is in our mindset. If you spend a whole year doing nothing, learning nothing, trying nothing new, then a year later you will still be the same person. But if you take even the smallest steps every day, then 1 year later you will be transformed, because small daily efforts turn into mountains of success. Practical examples. 1. If you read just 10 pages a day, in 1 year that's 3,650 pages, at least 10 to 15 books. Imagine how much your knowledge could grow in a single year. 2. If you exercise only 30 minutes a day, after 1 year, your health will be completely different. Your body lighter, your heart stronger, your mind sharper. 3. If you learn just one new word, one new sentence, or one new skill every day, by the end of a year you'll know thousands of new things. The power of knowledge and skills. No great person in history ever succeeded without them. A teacher changes generations through knowledge. A craftsman earns respect and livelihood through skill. A businessman grows only through new skills and new ideas. Knowledge and skill are the true wealth of life. They never fade, they only grow with time. So how do you create a revolution in 1 year? 1. Set a clear goal, because without a goal, no journey reaches its destination. 2. Build daily habits. Small steps lead to great journeys. Set deadlines. Every goal needs a timeline. 4. Learn from mistakes. Failure is not the end, it's the ladder to success. 5. Compete only with yourself, not with others, but with who you were yesterday. Motivational rise. Remember, change doesn't happen overnight. It comes slowly, step by step. But when you look back after 1 year of effort, you'll be amazed at how far you've come. What seems impossible today can become possible in 1 year of hard work. What feels like a small step today can become a giant success tomorrow. Climax, strong tone. 1 year has the power to change your life, but only if you begin today. Don't wait for tomorrow. Don't rely on someday. Decide right now that this year will be the year of your growth. Closing, reflective tone. Remember this: a wasted year brings regret. A used year brings pride. So the choice is yours. Next year, will you look back with regret or with pride?